My name is Jimmy Curtis. I live in DeKalb, Texas. My wife and I, Sherry, run 20 head of registered Charolais cattle. My grandpa ran a large Charolais ranch outside of Edwards, Mississippi. And I spent every waking moment that I could get there with him. And it was just one of those things that just kind of clicked with me. I liked being out into the country, working with the animals. And yeah, I had my share of getting run over and thinking about it a time or two, but I just always came back. Well, I went to work for A-Bar Ranch in 1986. We were a registered Brangus and commercial ranch combination. We had a production sale every year, some of the highest cattle, that you could get, embryo transfer, AI work. We had a bull sale every year along with that female sale. And then the flood of 1990 kind of wiped out the pastures and all, and we had a big dispersal and got rid of about 90% of the cattle. So we went back with commercial cattle. And so we started using Brangus bulls to start with, and I convinced him to move into the Charolais bulls, and we saw our weaning weights go up and our yearling weights, sure enough, coming off of grass, our breeding percentages. And I'm always a records-driven kind of guy. So, we were using software. We started off with a real clunky one way back in 87, and then we've evolved into using CattleMax in 2003. The nice thing about it was the customer service. You were able to call and talk to somebody and get help almost immediately. They took your suggestions very well, and added in features as they kept upgrading, and it's evolved into a cowman's software. Every time something new came out, we just got in on it. I just learned all about it and used it to our advantage. A lot of it went into the selling aspects of the cattle and helped with production. We could cull out the cows that weren't producing and keeping heifers out of those that were. Well, the CattleSoft team, it's a family group. They treat you like family. Everybody joins in. We work well together. We can speak our mind either way. And, it's just, you feel like you own part of the company when you're working with them. It's not so much of okay, well, I've got a boss and it's their way or no way. It's a two-way street. And it seems like it goes all the way down through everybody that's in the group. I like working with the customers strictly because, they're just like me. We see the same things, we work with the same things. With my 26 years experience on the ranch, I know what they're going through, and so I can sympathize or make suggestions, and I do make a lot of suggestions as far as different parts of it. They're just good, down-to-earth, hard-working people that just need a little help now and then to get going.